Well, welcome back to the Turtle. I'm here to do absolutely what most people do when they come to the Turtle. That is to cheat. So, of course, when you come into the Turtle, you need to turn off the
Shit,
power
the goddamn
because
switch
the
broke
floor is
down.
covered in water and you'll get electrocuted. And you don't want that. So, the Turtle is a repeatable quest, as most people probably know. And there are 5 of these disaster relief packages. Kind of think of them as the same sort of things that you get when you pick up the airdrops. But the airdrops eventually will stop in the latter game. So right now I am on nightmare mode. So if you go into the game options, well, let's get out of here first. So we'll save our requisition packs. Or our disaster relief packs, I should say. So in this particular mode, if you were to quit your game, you can go to the play option and you can hit down play campaign, and you get an option here in your subscreen for advanced, or you can press F. And you can see here you have options to switch the difficulty, switch to normal, story mode. Right now I'm playing the game in nightmare mode. That's what you want to do. If you're playing the game in nightmare mode, the essential reward for the relief packages that you're going to pick up are going to be I don't actually know the percentage or the percentile, but they're considerably more lucrative when you pick up each individual package as far as the points you receive that go towards your legend rank level. So I have it already set in the game in the quest. So if you go into your quests, click on quests, and you just go down to repeatable quests, you'll see the stuffed turtle. You make sure that's highlighted. So every time you load your game, you're going to load the stuffed turtle. So you'll appear right before the quarantine zone doors, and you'll be able to go right directly into the level. And every time you play this level, you basically press your T to sort of start or accept the mission. You can do multiple things to get into this room. I've decided coming in here seems to be the best option. So again, you just turn off the power.
Shit, the goddamn switch broke down.
I did another video where I kind of show all the various drops you can get in this level. There are quite a few things in here that you can pick up, including cash. There are zombies in here, quite a few of them, probably I'd say somewhere between 12 to 20 zombies. I don't know the exact number. But they are isolated, so there are 5 disaster relief packages that you can get in this particular repeatable level. We're only picking up 3, and the reason we're doing that is because we literally don't have to do anything to get those 3. We just have to turn off the switch. A very minor annoyance, a very quick process. If you have the grappling hook, which I do have, you can see that I have it selected down there in my quick menu. You can use the grappling hook as well, sort of pull yourself over. If you find that easier, you're more than welcome to do that.
Shit, the goddamn
You
switch
do
broke
get
down.
points in nightmare mode for doing jumps. for sliding into things or whatever. You can jump over these store shelves if you want. This actually gives you, in Nightmare mode, quite a bit more points, again, towards your various skills, or if you've got your skills maxed out as I do, you can transfer this right directly into your legend level as well. You'll get much more than you would in regular hard mode, etc. So you can basically go in and repeat this quest immediately. You don't have to go anywhere outside the door. You just have to turn around and hit your F and go right back inside. I'll show you when we get in here. This time you can choose if you so wish to a bit of a shock there. You can go over here.
Shit, the
This
goddamn
is the door.
switch broke
This is where the
down.
other two packs are. Oop, I don't want to do that actually. Let's see this light on. You can see there's quite a few zombies inside here. You can do one of two things. You can shoot these zombies if you so wish. It's not like they put up a lot of resistance in this particular spot. You can get some good headshots on most of them. Because it's Nightmare mode, these guys don't always go down instantly. You may have to hit multiple, like that guy hit I think 3 or 4 times in the head. But when their heads pop, that's usually a good sign that they're not going to get back up again. But ultimately, what this does is it's very time consuming to shoot everyone in the face and then hit them down to bring them down. Not sure how getting shot in the head doesn't kill you, but you know. So you could technically go in here and pick up these the other 2 cases, I should say. Too far, I guess. The big problem in Nightmare mode, in all honesty, is the zombies that are in the other room. Oh, that was exploded guy. I forgot about him. My apologies. So you can pick all this stuff up. Like I said, there's quite a bit of stuff in the stuffed turtle to pick up. There's another one of our packs. Each of these locked lockers here have, oh, these ones aren't locked, but they all have a few odds and ends, consumables and supplies. This one here is a lock picking one, and it typically bitch, this one. Wow. It sometimes can have, this one's got a weapon upgrade, so this has got an enforcer on it. So it is sometimes worth picking that if you're going to do this and grind it out and you're not really worried about the amount of time it's going to take to do. There's the 5th one. So the other 3 are in the main room, which we haven't gotten. There are other things like the cash registers, which you can pick up some free cash. This door over, a double set of doors over in the corner here, that is another lock-picking door. It leads to a couple of GRE containers, which can have lucrative weapon drops in them. But in all honesty, what I've found, having played this level, hundreds of times, it's much easier to just simply do the 3 out in this area without having to go into that back room, without having to waste your ammunition or to pull them out and kill them with kicks. That's just really time consuming. I mean, it literally takes, well, you know, nightmare mode, if you were to pull them out and deal with them, and pull those three, or the five that come out of the back room, they're the runners, which we didn't actually show in this video, but if you pull the five of those guys out as well, I mean, it probably would take you 15 minutes, maybe 12, 15 minutes to go through and do this entirely. Pick everything up, and you know, there's lock picks, like there's one here. There's up here, you'll see there's two more cash registers over here. Pick cash up here, you can pick cash up here. There's an old overturned ATM over in this corner here, which you could pick up money. I mean, it's not, I'm not saying it's not worth picking that stuff up. I mean, you just got $293 from that one cash register. The two GRE cases are, you know, usually contain decent drops that you can at least sell for several thousand dollars. So yeah, certainly all worth picking up, but in the interest of time, it's much easier, in my personal opinion, to just go into the stuffed turtle, do those three drops. You don't have to worry about expending any of your, you know, consumables or resources. You can quickly pick up the three packages, run out, run back in, and do it again within probably the time it would take for you to do the entire run and pick everything up twice. You could pick up, you'd probably do it 10 times, just picking up the three. And as a result, you could pick up 30 requisition or disaster relief packages, and you know, that would go a long way.
Shit, the goddamn switch broke down.
Especially in nightmare mode, you probably would gain, if not at least one level. I mean, depending on where you're at in the game yourself right now, but you would probably get at least one level of legends, if not a couple, depending on, like I said, where you're at. Right now, where I'm at, you need 1.5 million points to reach your next legend level, so it does take a bit, but I think even with 30 packages, I could probably level up at least once. So that's 10 times in. Don't really know how long it takes to do a single level. I've been doing this video for just around 12 minutes, but we went through it and did a couple of runs, and we also did the 5 packages once. So obviously, if you're just thinking about how long it takes once we come in here, it's only going to take probably a couple of minutes, and that's including the load time for your level. So
Shit, the goddamn switch broke down.
Don't get close enough to pick it up. Again, I'm just ignoring the cash and stuff. I mean, it's easy to pick the cash up too if you want to go get that. I mean, it's a few $100, but in reality, it's just not worth it in my opinion, especially if you're into the game a little bit later on where you're picking up a lot of stuff anyway. Now, this is still a very tedious cheat. I mean, that I would say didn't even take us a minute to do that. I mean, it's 13:47 into the video, and I was doing that less than a minute ago, and I loaded my screen as well. So you can see that you can do, you know, 10 runs through to pick up 30 packs in probably, you know, 10 to 15 minutes, you know, in actual real time, which is very, 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 very fast. So there's a lot of, you know, my hand's falling asleep here, so it's actually hard to press my thumb. You can turn your lamp on because it is dark in here, but the one downside to nightmare mode is that you have a limited charge on your flashlight. So eventually it does sort of slowly trickle down and eventually leaves you back in the dark where you have to reset it. So there are a number of other things in nightmare mode that make the game a little more challenging, without question, including taking your health packs or your healing, which are slow to load and slow to replenish. So if you're used to playing in normal mode and you run out to attack some zombies and you need to pop a quick health kit and get yourself back up there. That will not happen. You will be slowly ground down. So there is a, I'll just stop there for a minute and I'll show you there's a safe zone real close here too. If you run out here, try to avoid everything. You've got your grappling hook selected. If you didn't have your grappling hook, you could certainly jump up here in this van, make your way up onto the rooftop, and go across this way. But if you got a grappling hook, you can literally zip up here to the front of the building. It's pretty simple and a much quicker way to travel. This is a safe zone, so you're A-OK over here. You can drop down into the safe zone. You've got access to your stash. You got a bed here if you needed to flip it back to daytime if it was getting late in the day. It's a pretty safe run. You don't have to really worry too much about anything. If it was at nighttime, obviously you do have to worry about the volatiles and the alphas that could come out and knock you down pretty quick. So I would avoid making the run at nighttime. But even then, it's a pretty short run, so you shouldn't have too many issues getting here and sort of having a safe place to sort of, do what you need to do. So I'm just going to sell off a few things here, nothing too crazy. Always can check and see what the guy has. In this particular case, he doesn't really have anything that's worth buying in my opinion. At the moment anyway, you need to stock up on some rifle ammo because we do shoot a little bit. In that video, start of the video there when we kill a few of the zombies. But in this particular location, you can do one of two things. And one of the things I like to do just to avoid the headache of having to run back to the tower to get a quartermaster. I'm in the second half of the game, so basically I just quit the game. I hit quit, but before I hit quit, I'll stop that. I'll go back because I want to reset my quest. My apologies. So I'll go back into my quest, and then I'm going to go higher education, which is a story quest that I'm currently on. I haven't done this story quest yet. So you'll notice on the right-hand side of my screen, the stuffed turtle is now gone. Higher education comes up. And now I'm going to quit. Yes, I do. This will take us back to the main menu. And that's going to hit continue. And what happens now is it takes me to higher education. And the good thing about higher education is we've got a quartermaster we can go and talk to. And we don't have to run across the city to do anything too crazy. You're right back to where you need to be. If you happen to be in the first part of the game, now we're in the old town now, but if you happen to be in the first part of the game, in the slums, you could certainly just pick a quest or select a quest. Here's our bed, here's our player stash here. So you could just pick a quest that would take you back to the tower if you're in the slums still. So Spike is doing double duty. If you're in this part of the game and you happen to be in the slums at the tower, Spike's going to be there, but he's also in Old Town. This could be his twin brother, we don't really know. But yeah, so let's take a look at what we have here. So legend level is 76. I've got about 486,000 out of the 1.5 million that we need to level next. In our inventory, we will scroll on down. Right now we have 23 disaster relief packages from what we picked up today. So let's turn these in. Leveled up in my legend. Go back and look. So I'm now, see, I've gone up twice. So I don't know what the math is there. You can certainly figure that out yourself. We've got just under 250,000 in points for the next level, and we've managed to sort of pick up 2 legend points. So we can distribute that where we want to put them. Right now I've been sort of jamming them on a few key ones. This is one-handed melee weapons, which I've got up to level 20 of 25. This is our firearm. So basically, at the moment, I'm doing an additional 80% damage with every strike that I hit with my machetes or whatever I choose to use as a melee weapon in my one-hand attacks. This one is unarmed attack, so anything you do, like a kick, or if you do an elbow, you slide into a zombie to break their legs, this now does an additional 150% extra damage, which is pretty devastating. Obviously firearms, so any shots from your guns, shotguns, or rifles, pistols, etc. are going to do an additional 170% damage right now at level 17. This is stamina. I only recently started jamming some points on stamina, and it's a really slow grind for stamina. You can see here that Right now at 10 of 25, I've only got an extra 10% stamina. So presumably, where it is increasing at 1% per level increase on Legends, I would say that at level 25 we're going to have a max of an extra 25% stamina, which to me doesn't seem like very much compared to the other skills. Health just gives you an additional boon to your health. So right now we're at 251 max health. Obviously we can keep grinding that to level 25, which will get us a little higher again. It goes up about 3 points per hit by the looks of it there. This is regeneration. I haven't really done anything with that yet, but you can put these on any healing efficiency, throwing. All depends on your gameplay. The bow is a really good one. I mean, you get an extra 40% per level in Legend, which is absurd. So you could be doing some crazy damage with your bow, but I'm not a bow guy. I don't really like using bows. And I'm not a two-handed weapons guy neither. I find two-handed weapons are really slow. And again, at 4% damage, I don't really think that's a good trade-off for... at some point, maybe when I have the other Legend skills maxed out, I may decide to go back and look at those to throw points on. But for now, I'm using the ones that I tend to use, and that obviously probably makes the most sense for most people. I think for now, I'm going to... I've got 2 points. Let's get this up to 20 as well. So let's put this on our firearms for now. We'll purchase that skill. Yes, we will. And we'll purchase 1 more point. So there you have it. So that's the repeatable turtle quest. And then when you go out here, presuming that you want to continue to grind the turtle, all you have to do is do exactly what I did a few moments ago, and that's go back into your quests, go down to your repeatable quest again, and find your stuffed turtle, which is right here. Select your stuffed turtle. Once again, quit your game to the main menu. Continue in campaign mode. And we're going to take us back to the slums with the stuffed turtle, and we're going to be right back to where we were a few moments ago, where we can literally go back and grind that some more. And you don't have to do this in the moment. You could go and continue to play some of your story mode. Do some exploration. The game's a pretty big open world type game, so you can grind drops, do whatever you want to do, or go back into the turtle and do some more runs through the turtle and pick up some more disaster relief packages and further grind your legend level to get it a little bit higher. Whatever you'd like to do. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it a little bit useful. I know there's probably a lot of material out there already for this sort of stuff, but it's early in the morning and I'm bored, so I'm making a video. So yeah, have fun grinding the turtle.
Shit,
and,
the goddamn switch broke down.
Damn switch is always breaking down. Don't know why he's complaining about it.